brings a great point, sir.
Okay.
Sorry, it is very confusing in a way. My city needs me. Ted Danson is Mr. Mayor. Stay on it. Recently, some
Fracture.
have been asking about the Gilmore family values.
Oh no.
Judy from Roseville writes, I love how the Gilmores put family first. Any advice how to stay connected? Well, Judy, it's really quite simple. It's no different than great customer service. You just need to
Oh
listen
no,
and
they don't want
find
to.
out what they really want. Girls, so let's say. The rise of political extremism, white supremacy, domestic terrorism, that we must
First day of the
confront
Biden
and
agenda.
we will defeat.
First day of Biden agenda. You see how the media's changed up. A lot of people are road rage, like dead up to their eyeballs. Hey, maybe he's winning.
What more than words can
So,
talking about? We've already seen what happens when Democrats take action against domestic
and so
terrorism.
what it is, you know,
And they're basically
in the
accusing the
interface,
GOP
a fraction of what it is.
And then they turn the military into essentially
I'm not
a
sure what it
political
is.
tool
Like,
to intimidate fellow Americans. Then they vet
I
the
mean,
military to make sure they're all copacetic.
I would say, you know, in recalibration of me watching, interfacing with, look, Ingram Angle, and like say what it is, like, the recalibration of it, and say, oh, well, you know what, this is like, okay, you got a new vice president, you got a new, and then there's Barack Obama right there, and then like, you know, Henry's coming in, right, and you see, and then there's, Henry's coming in, right, and then there's a, and they had a march today. It was pretty extravagant. I mean, you know, laid out, looked like revolutionary arm suits and stuff like that. So, I mean, I caught a little glimpse of it. And so I'm just gonna lay a calibration on this and say, oh, well, you know what? With New Balance freedoms, and you refuse to watch certain people because certain personalities you don't want to interface with, it's also a recalibration of like, well, what is the conversions of it? Well, okay, you got Oscar slaughter over here, you got Oscar slaughter on here. That's one thing. That's my immediate concern, right? There's road rage, my immediate concern, and and you know, and just you know, Pavlos, of course, and stuff like that, and like you can tell people are up to their eyeballs, you know, and so you start looking at the tarnished 4 years of the tarnishment of like riots, right? And you say, you know, 1400 is not going to do anything for anybody. Then you open up a city like Sacramento like that, and you say, oh, we want Pop Warner leagues back and stuff. We want the soccer leagues back and stuff. We want the open campuses back and stuff. We want you know, jobs and stuff like that, construction jobs back and stuff like that, or any jobs in general, right? We want a new booming economy in Sacramento and stuff like that, and whatever else is there opening. And so in calibrating that, 1400, yeah, I mean, you know, people can use that, like myself, to pay an energy bill, I can use that. But if you're gonna drive work an economy, you're gonna open up the work economy. And if you're gonna say something to that effect, that like we want to end depression, and not so much lean on somebody for all of it, and so everybody else can have it, and stuff like that, to have a utopian society, because that's not utopian if the one person has to bear the burden of all, or a certain group has to bear the burden of all other people that expense at the expense of like the society.
To fight the foes we face.